Alright, good morning everyone. Hi there, おはようございます. And I said おはようございます, but it is morning, okay? Alright, so what you are looking at is that, actually the recorded video. I'm just doing the same broadcasting from the same channel. But seems that, this is actually the local TV YouTube channels. They're supposed to be the usually live stream, but this time I don't know what's going on. But actually, it's recorded one. I think this is this morning live streams. And time to time, that they change when there's some important news or something. They switch the channel and use that for something else. So I believe this is just something happening there at the broadcasting center. And so this is a very early morning here in Matsuyama. Okay? Yeah. So thanks again, everyone, for being in the chat. And good to see you again. And I hope that everyone is doing okay. And it's cold outside. It is, isn't it? Here in Japan, too, very cold. And some of the northern part of Japan has, had tons of snows. Yeah, and so, actually, I'm wearing a jacket, but it kind of, cold, even inside. And so I turn on my, air conditioner at the max. So I'm trying to not to get too cold, okay? So hope that you just keep warm yourself, okay? And make sure that, have something good for yourselves, okay? So once again, and thank you, everyone. I can see the Marawater Zooms. Bonjour, guten tag, konnichiwa, ohayou gozaimasu. Mara, thank you. Hope you're doing okay, all right? And I can see the Beyblade Transformers crash. Hey, what's going on with you? And it's been a long time, isn't it? I hope you're doing okay. All right, thanks for joining again. And Nimitz, good to see you again there. Hello, good to have you here once again. Freezing in my state, but other than that, okay, thank you. Oh, okay, good to hear that. I think, this, most of the countries right now, maybe except in Australia or down there, okay, experiencing a very severe cold weather, especially in the United States. I heard that, minus 40 degrees Celsius or something in New York. Cannot imagine that in the cold. Yeah, make sure that you keep yourself warm, okay? Glad to have the electricity, we have, okay? And I can see Andrew 711. Hey there, good to see you again, once again, thank you. Slytherin review, yay! How are you doing? Hi there, Toy Fan. Thank you very much. Ohayou gozaimasu. Slytherin review. Ohayou. Okay, I hope I didn't miss anyone. All right. Okay, some flooding too. My goodness. Yeah, it's severe weather is always there. And we got to be very, very careful about that too. As you know, I lost my house, right? Okay, so make sure that and check that your local weather all the times, right? Okay, so as I said that this is the morning, just regular weekends, and actually it's 10 a.m. And then what you are looking at, the video, the live stream, it's not a live. It is a live stream actually in a sort of way, but it's a recorded version of this morning in Matsuyama. So you're probably going to see that sunlight is coming in very soon with that, But it's always nice to see that the downtown areas with the lights. We usually don't see this kind of view. For the morning show like ours, okay? So, anyway, so we just handed that, we did that toy hunting yesterday. And then just quick review for today, and I hope you're going to enjoy that. not live stream. No, actually, it is not. It is true. It is true, but it's not. Huh? Okay. Huh? Okay. Oh yeah, it's warming up into the 20 Celsius, Fahrenheit this weekend. Okay. All right. Just take care of that. I had days of 40 degrees plus Celsius on a number of the days in Australia. Ah, wow. I mean, I missed out the hot weather now. Okay. Because it's so cold out there right now. So, okay. So what's that for you guys today? And this is the weekend. And then you know what? After I finished this show this morning, and I'm gonna take my car and driving down to the Uwajima once again. And not for the live streams or anything, but the FM Gaia, well, the radio station that I always work for, once a year, especially right after the New Year's days, in the beginning of the new year, they have the kind of special party. Okay, New Year's party. Okay, I know it's kind of late, but they are organizing that. They are holding that special New Year's party for all the radio personality invited at the hotel. Well, there is no chance that I can miss this one. Okay. So yeah, the party itself starts from the 5 p.m. This evening, and I'm gonna driving down there and for the free party, free food. I cannot miss that. Okay, but besides the food and party, well, it's always nice to see that other colleagues of the radio personalities. We don't see them, just once a year, just once a year. It's nice to see them all at the same one place and shouting, and drinking. And so, yeah, I'm going to go there tonight. Okay. What is that, Susan Review? I was swapped at hot weather with the cold weather. See, same thing. I was swapped out of this cold weather with the hot weather. Okay. Well, it's nice to have that, north and the south. And hopefully we can swap them more easily, okay? Toma Kaito. Toma Kaito-san, thank you. I'm glad that we didn't get the ice storm some states like Mississippi and Tennessee got. Yeah, I've seen that, some of the videos, the news on TVs, and then, I saw the severe weather in the States. And then just make sure that, don't go outside, I guess. Okay? Yeah, some people still don't have the power from that. And that's very, issues. Yeah. And there's always, we need to have some alternative ways to keep ourselves warm. So, kind of dangerous, isn't it? It's not safe to totally depending on the one source of the heating or electricity, or we should have several options, I think. But I know it's being a city, living in the city area, it's not quite, useful. It's not always the perfect to have those, woods, burning the woods or something like that. We are not really allowed to do that here. But something to think about that. Oh, hey, Nico Dragon, good to see you again. How are you? I'm on my way to bed. Just thought to come in and say hello. Thank you very much and have a good sleep, Nico Dragon, as always. Okay? Thank you for coming here. I appreciate that. Sleep well. Yeah, that southwest of the UK had 2 storms happen within a few days. Oh, something like that. So us in the UK still getting that usual miserable wet season. Yeah, I noticed that, people from the UK always talk about miserable seasons, miserable weather. Oh, well, Yeah, I mean, I guess if you say so. Okay. Why are we a holiday? Are we a holiday spot? I don't know. Well, I mean, I've been there in the UK, and it's maybe I was there. It's not the perfect timing, but I still enjoy that. Hospitalities, food, and being outside of the city area. You know, I was there and on the Henry on Thames. That's where my friend used to live, and I visited his farm once. That was a very special time. Oh yeah? So got lucky to found that a Kamen Rider 01 complete series Blu-rays. Oh wow, sold in the UK, but funny enough that it was sold in a charity store. Well, somebody got it, and somebody decided to make the world peace with that Blu-ray. Okay? So, well, actually, you doing that, you keeping that in a world safe in a way. Right? Good job, Stardust Extremes. Was about to say, I remember you visited quite close to me. Oh, yeah, right. We talk about that. Nice place, though. That's a long time ago. Well, anyway, good memories, good friends, good food, good place. I cannot complain that. All right, so let's get started. And oh, wow, look at that. The videos, the recorded live stream you can see that, the more sunlight is coming in. Okay? So, well, we'll see about that and what's going to happen later, all right? So, let me change that on my cameras to here. Today, and this goes here. All right. Can you see it? All right, there you go. So, I know that's not that much. It's not that much, all right? So, just 5 boxes. And that's it, okay? Well, and this is just regular toy hunting, and some days good, some days not so good. Okay, but these are the box toys that I would say that's pretty good, okay? And we're gonna do the reviews, all right? So let me show you. Well, let me start with this one here. Here. Oh yeah. DX Kamen Rider XA Memorial Finish Gashat set, and this is a memorial version, which means that it has the lines from the shows. And I know there are 5 Gashats are inside. Okay, so we're gonna do the quick reviews, and we talk about that. All right, later on. Cool selection, isn't it? All right, and then how about go with this one? I was not expecting to find this one. Okay, well, this is the one of the Kamen Rider Z items. DX Night Invoker Battle. So it's pretty small package, isn't it? All right, it's only included one capsule, erase capsule. But only the cover. Well, we talked about it before, but the ZITS driver has the replaceable covers. So this is the one. Okay. So I really didn't order this one from the wholesalers, but I knew it will be popping out from the pre-owned toy stores. So this is the first time. All right. So we're gonna do the reviews. Okay. Yeah. And okay, and next, Gashat Gear Duo. Right. Well, I cannot miss this one. Okay, this is a very good items that we are selling quite a lot now. And so Gashat Duo, the box one, we found it once again. Yeah, we're gonna do the reviews. It's a very popular items. People love this one. All right. So, luckily we have the 2 Exade related items, and so we're gonna do the reviews on both of them. Okay. And oh yeah, once again, 手がソード戦隊リング set. Well, I would say complete set, okay? All right. Comes with that, the backle sets, 手がソード himself, and then a Sentai Ring, 7 of the Sentai Ring is coming, and so that's great. Okay? All right. So, this is a pre-owned one, but it looks pretty good. And this something I've been kind of looking for. DX OujaCalibur 0. Yeah. Yeah, OujaCalibur, I mean, King Ouja's Calibur is a very, very popular items too. But Zero, never had the chance to, find it. And at this time, very nice items. Okay. So I found it with the box. So we will do the reviews. So what do you think? Okay. So nice, 5 boxes for today and then do the reviews. That's enough. Okay. Yeah, perfect puzzle and a knockout fighter. Oh, Eric is here. Hey there, Eric. Good to see you again. How are you doing? All right. Hope you're doing okay. Just make sure that you keep warm yourself. Okay. All right. I mean, keep yourself warm. Yeah. My grammar is getting confused. Okay. So. Yeah, the Tegasol is apparently getting Memorial Edition. Yeah, you noticed that? I noticed that too. Okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be take a little while to get the pre-orders. I think, right? So anyway, yeah, we got that. The just DX versions, just regular versions, and then since that Gojuja is ending in couple weeks, right? Within next time? Next week? Was it this week? Tomorrow? Maybe 2 times, okay? 2 episodes, I think we have, all right? So, Tegasol is, will be, popping out more later on the pre-owned toy market. So, something that I'm very much looking for. So, wish me luck. It looks impressive, but it seems to only come with the Goju Ulf and Tegasol red rings. Oh, I mean a Memorial version, right? And more better paint jobs and less holes to see that screws. That's gonna happen with the Memorial versions, just like a complete sections. That's a basic idea, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, thank you, Mara. 2 episodes left. The Gamma Infinity begins February 15th. Oh yeah, it's coming very soon. I saw that the Bandai's toy reviews on the YouTube channels, and then their new toys. I cannot wait to put my hands on them. Okay, just I know there are some supposed to be the 5 machines, or should I say Megazords? I'm not sure at this point, but all of the it's a Project Red. It somehow has the older taste of Super Sentai. I think that's how they inherited that history and legend. That's a good idea. Well, we'll see that. So far, we have the Gavans, 3 Gavans members. Red, obviously, yellow, and was it blue? Okay, not the green, wasn't it? Okay, all right. So anyway, gold. Was it gold? Okay. So anyway, has the kind of taste of the different Super Sentai colors. Well, we'll see about that. How the story goes. 5 Gashats with the 10 stickers in that DX Kamen Rider Exit Memorial Finish Gashat set, and so that you can change the sticker you want. That's exactly right. Yeah, I already checked that inside, and you can find that at 10 stickers. You can choose. I mean, the sticker has never applied. So inside, okay? So we will show you that. The Calibur Zero is supposed to be means to be the honey coated blade and darker oak handle finish. really honey coated braid. Yeah, sounds very tasty. Okay, okay, but yeah, the color you can tell, right? So it looks pretty good. All right, I cannot wait. I have not touched it yet. Okay. Red definitely seems to be continuous anti-DNA forward. Indeed, the DNA is there. Obvious. Gavin Bushido is primarily silver. Okay, it's a silver. It was a silver. But seems to be the blue coated. Okay. Is that something that I noticed that too? Okay. But what with his emo gear being blue? Ah, emo gear ね。So, emo gear. It's funny that how that the Japanese word becomes that kind of, you know, international language. You know, like emoji. Well, I mean, everybody knows about what the emoji is, but it started out from Japanese people using those emojis in, you know, or our own way to communicate each other, right? And now it's worldwide. Well, emogia, obviously, it's a combination of the judenchi and then what? Judenchi and what is it? Like, it's like a judenchi, is it? Yes. And then, obviously, it has that you know, word, emoi is a kind of new language here. Well, we say emoi. It means, I think it means cool and attractive. Emoi. And I don't know how to translate that, you know, feeling. But emogia has that kind of very interesting, you know, possibilities to be explored. I mean, you know, be very popular around that, you know, tokusatsu Kaiwai, tokusatsu world. So, well, we'll see about that. I already ordered a few of them, the series. I think, you know, they're already introduced that, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 series. I mean, set 1 to set 5. I remember that I ordered of them already. So I'm expecting to come, you know, when that Gamma Infinity started in February. In February. Oh, no, February 15th. Okay. Oh, yellow gold Gaban is a female, but good to be the first of the Gaban franchise. So yeah. Judenchi crossed with the gochizo taste. Yeah, I was, you know, coming up with that word. What was that? You know, something like that. Gochizo taste. It is. Ah, funny faces. I think it's meant to come from the emotion. Yes, it is, exactly. But they all different emotions. Yeah, that's right. Emoji, emotion, but, well, you know, emoji. Yeah, emotion. Right. So I probably going to see that, we probably going to see that a more emotional, like a being mad, sad, and then feeling pity or something. Oh, we will see that, you know, how's that, you know, those cartoon face on that kind of Judenchi style package or capsule. Yeah, it's probably the Judenchi crossed with the Sentai gear. Sort of. All that mixed. Well, Bandai knows how to continue that, you know. The Ranger DNAs, in a way, you know, with the taste of a little bit of the Kamen Rider, maybe. Okay. Okay, anyway, so let's get started, okay? So let me just get ready for that, you know, introductions, and we'll start that demonstrations. And a featured toy for today gonna be the OujaCalibur Zero, Night Invoker Vaco, and Kamen Rider XZ Gashats, okay? So let's get started with the Night Invoker Vacos, okay? Which is much more easier, all right? So one moment, I'll come back, okay? All right, so let's get going. And so we have the first demonstration items here. And item is the pre-owned DX Night Invoker Backle. To be honest with you, I mean, Invoker, that's a very hard word. I mean, it's not that hard, but this is the children's toy. I noticed that, I was wondering if the people understand Invoker. Okay, but maybe I should not be worrying about this one because that, Invoker, maybe in a game world that children is, always enjoying it. Maybe the word Invoker, it may not be that rare word. I mean, because since that I don't play the games much, so well, I'm just guessing. But anyway, Invoker. It's a kind of new English word for the toy to be used. So it's very interesting. All right, anyway, so this is the pre-owned toys that is basically the kind of, cover, front cover that you can swap with the original Kamen Rider Z's covers over here. And it comes with the erase capsule, okay? So it's pretty simple, and but I noticed it's pretty new too. I was not expecting this items. I mean, actually, I saw that Nox weapons and Nox related belts and their pre-owned toy stores, and not too expensive. So, oh wow, that's a good deal. Okay. So anyway, this time I just grabbed this one here, and we take a look at it. Okay, so here we go. So, Night Nox ni gisou, okay, imitation, okay, imitate or something like that, okay. And it's a cover, so you can just take off the front cover and swap with this white one, and you can use the erase capsule, okay. So erase capsule is here. All right, Nox Knight. All right, so basically this is it. Pretty simple. Swap that. Take the cover and swap it, and then two erase capsule de Nox Knight ni gisou, imitate. It's not a henshin, but gisou. Okay, that's an interesting way to say it. All right, so it's just not just only the transformations, but he activated his attack, of course. All right. Erase. Okay. So let's take that. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, Mara. All right, I don't even imagine toys in English-speaking countries would use the word invoker. Is that right? Yeah? Okay. Well, I believe that you are much younger than myself and you are more into the game world, I guess. But still, you think that? Okay, that's very interesting. Well, Bandai did it anyway. Invoker. All right. So the package is like this, and a capsule, and then the cover, should I say? Okay, let's take a look. Ah, interesting. Night Invoker Vaco. Well, it should say Vaco cover. All right. Well, nice details there. All right. That's very nice, clean, white and gold matches like this. Wow. All right. And the back, okay, you can see all the clips and connectors. That's a pretty simple one, okay? All right, and then erase capsule. Erase capsule. Okay, this is the erase capsule. All right, erase. All right, so like this, erase capsule. Huh. So animation. All right, so let's test it. Now first, we go with this. Let me just change that to my microphones. Okay, so you can hear and do the henshins. Wait a minute, the power switch is on the back, isn't it? All right, here we go. All right, so here we go. Well, just allow me to do that just normal henshins, okay? I'm on it. Well, I guess I don't have to explain that. It's beautiful as usual, and I really like that. Big fan of this, fancy belt that with the lights on it. Okay, so today, Night Invoker Vaco is the cover. So we need to replace that original cover. And how to do that? Well, let me just take my cameras and show you the details. And when you pay attention to the cover edge over here, you can hear that kind of toggle there, and also this side as well. Okay. So is that the same thing with on the bottom? So pretty easy. So you can just hold it like that. And wait a minute. Let me take it out. Stop that. Okay. So pretty easy to take off those covers. Okay. So you can see the same connector like this. Okay. And when you pay attention to those connectors, let me just give you the close-ups like this. See that? That's the connector. Okay. And take a look at that, the other side. Okay. Just turn off the lights. Okay. So nothing but just a similar one. I mean, you know, connector. But when you put it back, has the sound. Oh no, no sound. Okay. Oh, when you take it off, it has the sound. When you put it on, no sound. Okay. あれ This time no. これで Ah. I thought that's gonna have the sounds. Okay. Well, I will give you that in a hint. Okay. It has that little switch. I noticed that. Okay. Here. I don't know if I can show you. All right. So can you see that? This. Here, small switch. So that small switch is that kind of activate that the sound of put on and just take out. And so it's supposed to have that kind of toggles over here, but it doesn't for the normal cover. Okay. So no wonder it has no sounds. Well, and then this will come. Okay. So Invoker vacuum. Well, when I look at that, those, connectors, there's not much toggles that push the pin over here. So it's still kind of, mystery for me how they, detected the sounds. Okay, so let me just put this one here. Wait a minute. No sounds. Okay, nothing. Which kind of, I'm still, guessing, assuming that in the future release of the some kind of power up attachment will activate the sound of put it on or take it off because of the small toggle switch hidden inside, and that's probably going to be using it for the future development. Okay, so we'll see about that. Now, erase capsule. Okay. So let's transform into the erase capsule. Okay, I mean Kamen Rider Nox. Okay, I don't know if he's even a Kamen Rider. There we go. Sounds okay. There we go. On your mark. Henshin. Okay. On your mark, and invoke night system. Erase. That's what he says. Okay. So let me just do it again with the room lights. Let me just turn off all of my lights over here, and let's watch it again with the beautiful lights just right now. Okay, we're gonna be using that once again, the erase capsule. Okay, let's wait for that to turn it off, the bells to turn it off, the lights. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of different impressions. I mean, it has that, this time, because of the cover, has the yellow kind of color, All right, so let's do that henshin. Okay, there we go. On your mark. All right, henshin. Okay. All right. So that's the transformations and to the erase. Okay. And let's go with the he starts attack, I guess. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. So, erase. All right. So you can see the yellow color. It's a beautifully lit. Emit the lights, and there's a very interesting comparison you can do with the other capsules. So let me just do that, swapping the erase capsule to the just regular impact. Okay, here we go. It didn't say the impact, is it? Okay, let me just do it again. All right, one more time. Oh, you're right there. It didn't say that in impact. Okay, well, let's continue. あ、ここで言うんだっけ? All right. All right, so you can enjoy that Z driver with a different color, with this Invoker backle cover. Okay, all right. So let me just turn on the lights here. Okay, so. Night Invoker. I always pronounce Night In. No. Night Invoker Backle. This is the pre-owned toys. And so we're going to bring it to our store tomorrow, Sunday activations as usual. Just one, okay? Well, we'll pay attention to the more Z driver or Kamen Rider Z related items. I started to notice that in more pre-owned toys is kind of surfacing these days. So, maybe we can provide it a little bit more. All right. So thank you very much for watching and hope you enjoyed this quick demonstration. Let me just put it back. Okay. First of all, this. Oh, the cover. Okay. And let me just say it again. Was here under the cover we have that just next to the connection over here we have the little switch. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, well, wait a minute. Let me maybe turn on that my LED there. Okay, so can you see it over here? The black hidden buttons there. As I push, which card? It's supposed to have that some toggle that will contact with that little switch and activate that kind of ejecting sound. So with this, the connector is over here. That extra notch should be located over here, but so far it's nothing. Not in that other side either. Okay. It's supposed to be here when you look at the location of that small switch. So once again, and when you look at that, Night Invoker Vaco cover, okay, you're supposed to have the kind something to push in to activate that kind of sound, but there isn't any mold or switch like or connector like. So this is not, all right. And Night Invoker Vaco is not the one to activate that extra sound. So which means that we can expect something more to come up later for the power up switch. Okay. No sounds. Okay. So we will see. We can wait, and then well, I know there will be more to come for the Z related items. So wait for them, and then we'll enjoy that later. Okay. So thank you very much, and once again, this items comes to our store tomorrow Sunday activations, and so make sure to check us out. Okay. Thank you, and let's move on to the next demonstration. I'll come back. Thank you. All right, so thank you everyone. So while we will look at that, this is the actually the recorded live stream for the Matsuyama downtown areas. Okay, so you already noticed that earlier I showed that everyone that how they look like in downtown area in Matsuyama, nighttime or morning. Okay, so now you can see this is a very early morning. I believe it's today, this morning. I would say like a 5 or 6. No. 5, not 5 o'clock. I would say 6 or 7 a.m. this morning. Okay. The taxi made a kind of turn there. Well, there's not much people at this point for the commuting, but well, it's Saturday, so I just makes sense. Okay. Saturday is usually people's. Saturday and Sundays, people are out off. Okay, but this is how they look. Okay, so you can see that kind of easy going in the downtown areas. Well, something that you don't see. Something I don't see usually. Okay, So it's nice to see that. Okay, so let's continue with that. Our next toy demonstrations, and then we're gonna have this here. Kamen Rider X8 Memorial Finish Gashat set. Okay, so coming up more. All right, so moving on to the next demonstrations, and this time we found the Gashat set. Yes, and then I have not seen these items. This is the very first time for me, even for me, to put my hands on the memorial version of the Gashat. Okay, and obviously from the Gashat is from the Kamen Rider X8, and then that to transform into the several Kamen Riders, 5 of them, I believe. You need this gamer driver and the gashats for the all the different sort of the gashats were introduced, and still very popular items that we sell as a pre-owned toys. Now, Kamen Rider X8. Okay, so all the doctors gashats. Well, there's one not the doctor, but there's one god in that team. DX Kamen Rider X8 Memorial Finish Gashat set, and this is what I believe this is a premium Bandai item. We never put that in my hands on it. Okay, so that comes with the 5 Gashats, Mighty Action X Gashats, Double Quest Tadoru Quest Gashat, and also out of focus. Banban Shooting Gashats, and then a Bakso Bike Gashats, Proto Mighty Action X Gashats. Okay. All right. So just aside. Mighty. Okay. Memorial Finish. All right. So let's take a look. 2017, huh? 2017. All right, so let's already open it. Well, it was open, okay? So we got it as a pre-owned toy. All right, it's nice that it comes with, kind of nice protective inners. And look at that, comes with a sticker, never been applied. So this is all the Legend Rider Gashat version sticker. Okay. So X8 himself, Mighty Action X, it says. Tadoru Quest, cool. Banban Shooting. Bakso Bike. Does he look like a Kamen Rider? Okay, not yet. Okay, not yet. Mighty Action X. All right. So I think it's a. Yeah, there you go. Okay, this is what I remember. Mighty Action X. Prototype, I guess. Game design versions. So Mighty Action, Tadoru Quest, Banban Shooting, Bakso Bike. Mighty Action X. So either your choice. We're not gonna use that. We're not gonna apply that these stickers, of course not. And you keep that these stickers, and then you just decide which ones to take, apply on your gashats, or keep it as your collection. All right, and it comes with the instructions, which is very nice too, and says that how to apply that stickers like this. And this is the memorial gashat, which means that it comes with all the famous lines from the show, that the actor's voice inside. And by looking at itself, and then at least for 36 for the Banban shooting Gashats, and nearly 30 each of them. Like, Mighty Action X Gashat had 37. Wow. Tadoro Quest has the award? 38 lines? Boy, that's gonna take a lot to do the demonstrations, right? Okay, but worry not. You know what? I know I'm crazy. I did that translations. Well, let me do the correction. Okay, my subscription to the Chat GPT did that these translations, and she. Yes, she. Okay, thank you very much. It's that she. All right, she did that pretty good job. Okay, so when we sell these, beautiful gashats, it comes with the English translation. Thank you. You can thank me. Okay, so you can thank the Chat GPT and everything. But boy, I did a lot. I mean, she did a lot in what? 10 seconds or something like that. Look at that. Okay, so you probably know that the meaning of what that the actor says, and the famous lines, but translations. Okay, hope you're gonna enjoy that. So the person you're going to purchase these items going to get that translated sheet also. Okay, so hope you're gonna enjoy that. All right, here we go. And then, let's take a look at that, each of them. Yeah, I noticed that too. Thank you. I need to fix it. Okay. It was just a brief printout. Wow, you guys pay attention to the details, right? Okay, you can see that, some of the cutoff. I was not, I didn't fix it, So, yeah, I noticed that, some of the lines are cut off, and we can fix it, okay? But anyway, you're going to get that all the translations, just believe me, all right? Okay, here we go. All right, so let me just use that microphone here. Okay. I can hear the ham sounds. Hope it's okay. Alrighty, so start with here. Okay, that's pretty kind of weird to see that the blank. Okay, but don't worry not. We have the stickers over here. All right, so this is for Mighty Action X, or at your choice, X8. Okay, so either one. So the battery included. Oh yeah, when we ship, we have to take off the batteries just to be safe during the flights. Okay, so the batteries you really need to get your own batteries. Okay. All right, so let's try that. Okay, all right. So that's a famous line, isn't it? 患者の運命は俺が変える. I will change the patient's fate. No continue でクリアしてやるぜ. I will clear this with no continues. Okay, here we go. Huge transformation. Ultra transformation. Yeah, just a little. The lines is a little bit cut off. Didn't print out very well. But I will make a hamburger with no continues. All right, 4-player coop. Okay, maximum transformation. Oh, okay. There's two lines actually. Okay, finish は必殺技で決まった。The finish is decided by a finisher. Watch the play of genius gamer M. Okay, so here's once again a little cut off there, but it says what I am doing is the patient's operation. Okay, me game disease? That's a lie. You were kind of, you're trying to tell me a lie or something. Okay, so just like that, and I know this is not yet perfect, but when you receive these items, you will get that the complete one. Okay. So anyway, this is the let's try that work as with the gamer driver, and then you can do that quite a henshin as well. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, just like that. Just there we go. Okay, that comes with the line. All right. Okay. That will stop the. I mean, the line, the voice will stop there, and also you can use that. This he said attack one. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay. So when you use that, these the gamer changers, gamer driver, and Kimewaza slot, you can activate those just a few lines that included inside. I mean the first few lines, okay. But when it's activated by yourself, and then you hit the buttons over here, for M has the 37. Yeah, it says 37 lines from the shows. That's pretty good, okay? Okay, so something like that. And so it's a very interesting items, and well, hope you're gonna enjoy these items. All right, so this was the Mighty Action X Gashats. Well, So let's move on. Next, we have Tado Quest. Okay, Tado Quest 1 has the sticker of this, or you can choose or this. Okay, your choice. Now let's try that. There you go. Okay, Tadoru Questo. Well, this time let's use the gamer driver first. Okay, that's a famous line of the Hiro君ね。Right. これよりバグスター切除手術を開始する。We will now begin the Bugster removal operation. He says surgical technique level 2. Okay. We will now begin the Bugster removal operations. Alright. Surgical technical level 4. Okay. Oh, surgical technique level 5. Okay. All right, so that's it. Okay. So that's the only the sound that you can hear with the gamer driver. All right, how about this? 決め技? Oh yeah, he says that now finish it in one go. It says 一気に決めるぞ. Right? 俺に切れないものはない. Okay. Also he says that there's nothing I can cut. All right? There's nothing I can't cut. So just like that, but also you have the series of the famous line for the hero, and you can look at that here. Oh, up to what? 38. All right. So I have the translation list here. $50, $100. Your existence is no thank you. Don't get cocky, trainee. That's harsh. Oh. Oh, don't say another word. Ah. Hmm. Okay, so something like that. It's a beautiful lines like this included, and well, you probably noticed that some of the translation lines is cut off. Well, we will fix that, and then we will include that, the complete one into this set, the Kamen Rider Say, the Memory of Finished Gashat sets. Okay, so that was the Turtle Quest one. Okay. How's that, everyone doing? Okay? All right. Stardust Extreme, thank you very much. And yeah, Hiro was kind of the most arrogant one of the group, but he had the skills to back it up. That's very true. That's very true. He was arrogant, okay? But he knew it. He's the best, okay? And other people trusted on his skills as well. So that was good. Okay. All right, so unlicensed doctor versions. Okay, Bam shooting. Okay, so Bam shooting Gashats, and here we go. This is the sticker for the game, Gashat, game of Gashats, Bam shooting. And then this is the, if you choose the rider one, Bam shooting. Okay, you can choose that. All right, so let's try that. Okay, first Henshin. Mission 開始. Okay. Okay, there's no line from here. Let me check. Bam shooting gacha mission 開始 ガチョン第三戦術か Well, the instruction says when we cross that, okay, when we cross that the lever, the cover, and it says Gachon, and it says Daisan Senjutsu. Okay, so there's supposed to be another word, and well, let me check if that. Okay. Right. Okay, let me just try it again. うん。レバーを開く。Oh, now it's talking. Okay. So it's a 第二戦術 and that's tactic 2. And also, what is this? Mission 開始 Mission starts か。Okay, good. Hmm. 第三戦術言ったね。tactic 3. And レバーを開く。Okay. So has that little moment there, and then mission starts. Okay, tactic 5. Has that little moment here. Wait. Okay, that was a very long time. There's a you have to wait that Tiger's line. Maybe 3 seconds or 4 seconds, something like that. Well, it's nothing wrong with that at all. But you know, the instruction says that you have to give a couple seconds. Okay, that's very interesting. All right, let's use that, you know, kimewaza here. All right. とどめだ。Okay, とどめだ. I think it's can be translated into the this is the last or something. Okay, but I don't see that, you know, the line is listed in my translations. Okay, well, I don't know. Something there, miss it. とどめだ. Okay, mission complete. And there are several Tiger's words here. Here we go. Ban. This should be fun. Quit playing, doctor. Let's enjoy the game, I think. Aha. Okay, something like this. And so you can just, you could follow the translations, right? Okay, so has that list, well, it's not perfect at this point, but we'll make it happen, okay? So this is the birth of the black company. Yeah. Well, Tiger is a very kind of, cool guy, and I like him a lot in the show. He's always trying to save someone, even without the license, and he knew it. He doesn't have it. Well, he used to have it, but he just cannot help that. He cannot stop helping others, and I really respect that the way he did. So Ban shooting Gashats. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, once again. Now, his name is Kiria, I think. Okay. All right. So Bakso Bike. Bakso Bike. Ban じゃないよね。Bakso Bike, and comes with the 2 selection of the Bakso Bike, the sticker. You can apply either one. Let's try this. Okay, first with the Kiria. Tiger. あれキリアちゃんはキリアちゃんあ、あれだね、キリアが入ってないね。Well, I noticed that. Well, this is not really very first one. Well, I mean, this is the first one, and then I think I skipped that, the Kiria's line. Okay, sorry about that. Well, you do have the list. Bakso Bike Gashats. There you go. Okay. There we go. It's okay. Nori notteru ze. How feel the vibe or something. Okay. All right. Gosok. Gear 5. Okay, it didn't say anything. All right, let's try that with Kimewaza. Yay! Psycho! Okay, which means what? The top of the world. Ah. All right, so that's a very good sound, Wikipedia. Too bad I don't have the list of the translations right at this point, but we will make that. Okay. Oh, that's a very cool one. Okay, so this is the Bakso Bike version, and let me just get the spacer. Here we go. All right, so finally we have the Mighty Action X and prototype. Okay, so let's try that. Oh, the sticker. And actually these two, and this is the Mighty Action X, the prototype game design version, and Mighty Action X Legend Rider Gashat versions. Okay, so two stickers. There you go. Basically same sound. That's it. Okay, he's laughing. Once again, he's laughing. That's only one. Okay, it stopped. All right, so next we have the Hisa's attack. Kimewaza. Okay, and he says, which one is this? Okay, the translations. 不正なゲームは回収する. Well, there's no word in the list. 不正な回収はないね. Okay, it's not in there, but it says an illegal game, unlicensed game will be what? Destroyed? Okay. Okay. All right, and then I have the list for here. Dan Masamune. No. It's Dan Masamune や。これ、クロトでしょ？クロトだね。I don't know why it says that Dan Masamune here. Okay, I need to check that again. Okay, so anyway, this is a Proto Mighty Action X Gashat. Okay, just please ignore that it says Dan Masamune, but it's supposed to say Kuroto. There's one way to force a continue. Okay. And so he said so honestly, he says so casually, without resolving to risk your life. Don't worry, you have no rights to be no, that's not the word. Okay, I think we are missing that, translations. All right, so there is more. All right, so I think this is. 神の才能を持つ男が Okay, so I still have the kind of skill. I mean, I missed out of some of the lines here inside. Where did I get that Dan Masamune? Dan Masamune? Holy smoke. You know what? There's no Dan Masamune lines in this because this is only listed for the Kuroto, and this is where I scan it. Why in the world we get the Dan Masamune name? That's scary. And he talks about 私は仮面ライダークロノス。神だ。I am 仮面ライダークロノス。God. Isn't it kind of odd? Dan Masamune is not the Kuroto, isn't it? There's no Japanese for Dan Kuroto. I mean, Dan Masamune. Dan Masamune is the father of the Kuroto, wasn't it? Huh. Okay. You know what? I scanned this yesterday, and then I did that. I mean, my Chat GPT scanned this and then translated it for me. Okay. Well, the first 4 Gashats, yeah, there are some lines that are missing, but that's okay. But the last one, Proto Mighty X Gashat, it says Kuroto. There's no word on the Dan Masamune. How in the world we get the Dan Masamune lines in this? Huh. And I'm just a little bit confused with this idea. I mean, there's no way that, there's no Chronos Gashats, okay? For you. I mean, to be clear. No. There's no Dan Masamune Gashats. This is Proto Mighty X Gashats, for sure. And in the instruction, clearly it says Proto. There's no line. There's no line. None of them listed, name of the Dan Masamune. Okay. That's pretty scary. Yeah, I imagine the Chat GPT picked up on it being Kamen Rider Exate and mixed up with the Masamune characters. It's not infallible. Wow. Or maybe both Masamune and Ain and the Gashats to emulate the 5 riders against Chronos. I'm pretty puzzled with this one. Okay? Yeah, maybe ChatGPT thought that Dan Kuroto was the Dan Masamune. I'm not sure. Okay, so, but here, let me just check it again. Very first line, okay? Very first line, Proto Mighty X Gashats, Mighty Action X. It says, yeah, Mighty Action X. That's correct. Kuroto, it says Henshin. Now, there is no name for the Kuroto. It says Dan Masamune. Henshin. Grade 3 says Dan Masamune. Kuroto says grade 3. All of them Kuroto. コンティニューしてでもクリアする。Kuroto and Dan Masamune says continue してでもクリアする。I will clear it even I must continue. Yeah. Kuroto, I mean, obviously the ChatGPT kind of mixed the idea of the Kuroto and his father, Dan Masamune's line. And I checked out the language here, the Japanese versions. There's no name for Kronos. No. There is no way. But when you look at here, it says hyper 無敵にセーブ機能を搭載した。Okay, something. Right here. 私は仮面ライダークロノス神だ。I am 仮面ライダークロノス God. 神いないよ。There's no God, it says. I mean, there's no Kronos. It says that 私は仮面ライダーゲーム神だ。仮面ライダーゲーム is here, clearly stated. But there's no Kronos. So here, this is more like a Bugster wheels from the Chat GPT. Don't you think? Wow. Yeah, exactly. See, if a human being who watches the show can get confused, a large language model which has scanned the lighter wiki can. Right. Unless the chat GPT is picking up the smaller characters of Dan Masamune, that's very could be happening. That'd be a totally different universe if Kuroto was the villains that the father was an ally. That's a different world. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, despite that kind of, not accidents, but irregular incidents over here, I'm so glad that I could check that on my list over here, okay? I would do it again, but, well, thanks to this instructions, okay? But never expected that the chat GPT make a huge mistake here. That's a good lesson for all of us to learn, because we know that what the Kamen Rider world is like, okay? At least in this world, okay? Interesting. There's no word the Kamen Rider Kronos inside of this. Okay, so that was quite interesting. And then we will keep that. And we'll make sure to translate that more accurately and later on and bring it to our store. Tomorrow Sunday activations. And then, well, you're going to get that DX Kamen Rider X8 Memorial Finished Gashat set. Well, I hope that there's no Kronos here. Okay? All right, so we'll continue that today's shows, and then we'll come back with the one last demonstration. So one moment, I'll come back. Thank you. All right, so thank you again, everyone, for being in the chat for a long time, and this is going to be the last demonstration for today. Thanks to the Caesar Interview, Marawater Zoom, and Stardust Extreme. Thank you. And also, Dark Book, Barcode Warrior, I can see that. Thank you for coming. And also, there we go. Let me just go back and see. Oh, there we go. Wild card. Okay. Right. Thanks for joining. And there we go. Days, right? Wild card. Okay, thank you very much for being here. Oh, really? Okay, so wild card. I think I saw that some message from the wild card. Okay. Yeah, it's Dave from Canada. Well, thank you. Wait a minute. I think I saw that his message somewhere. Oh no. I've been off of work for a few months. And unfortunately, I no longer have a job to come back to. Oh, really? Oh, that's sad. I mean, are you okay? Oh man, that's very hard. The good news is that I will still receive 43 months worth of the salaries. And oh my gosh, that's a good one. There we go. Wow. Okay, that's a great to hear. But I'm a little bit, sorry for that. Not having the workplace. But you can use those benefits for you, right? That's very, very nice. You really, after 43 months, you're looking into retirement? Oh, come on. I'm not retired at this point. You go first, okay? But have a good day, okay? Well, thank you very much, Dave, for sharing that and your personal ideas and ideas. I wonder what you're gonna do with those 43 months. Please share it out, all right? Let us know. Okay, so let's go, and then we'll come back. We will start this demonstration. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right, so let me start it again. Thank you very much, everyone, being in the chat and then watching the live streams. And today's last demonstration is going to be this from the King Ouja DX OujaCalibur 0. Oh yes, I think this is the very first time to touch these items, and I haven't even opened it yet. Okay, all right. So we will just take a look, and I think they released it from the usual, distribution, wholesale distributions. But I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I never received this. Okay, was it a premium Bandai item? Was it? I don't think so. Is it? All right. That's very cool. Okay. So let's open it. Oh, I like that emblem. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Oh, so look at that, the color. Ooh. いいね。Okay, OujaCalibur 0, very first OujaCalibur in the story, and let's take a look. Oh, I really love that texture over here. Very nice. Still, it's a plastic, but you can feel that it's like a wooden piece over here. All right. And these. Well, I have the just regular OujaCalibur, and but they are all with that decorated with the all the insects, right? The the papillons and bees and so. But this one is a very simple. It's just only kuwagata base, I think, design. Very nice. Look at that. And the braid. Okay. Yeah, it's been used, but there's no scratches or anything. Oh yeah, you know what? The other day I was watching the news, and then now there's a new word, not a new word, but a new market. It's not a new market at all, but the word "made in Japan." Okay, made in Japan is, well, yes, that's kind of represents that a good, great quality or something like that, and people trusted something. But now it's not made in Japan, right? Because of the global economies and everything. But what the news was telling us was now it's a big hit. Even like some of the Asian countries used in Japan. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, you guys and including us, we are saying that the product used in Japan and very, very good quality. People trust that the people somehow they trusted the used in Japan. It's a growing market of that, how the Japanese people used it, loved it, used it, and sold it. And because we chose that to use it, and then we handle items very carefree, So this is a kind of good example used in Japan. There's literally none. It's a brand new, almost like brand new. It's beautiful. Okay, so let's go with the used in Japan. Oops. It is a beautiful item. And now let's open. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna use that table microphone, and here okay, let's go with, well, first of all, of course, I mean it's like a King Ouja was a 2023. So it's pretty new, so there's no way that the battery leaks and anything. Okay, it's beautiful terminals. There's 1, 2, and 3. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's what I heard. I'd say the Japanese have a reputation for keeping items in a good condition. Yep. Yeah, through that, my business, yes, I noticed that. Okay. All right, here we go. And let's take a listen. Oh, okay, let me just do it again, okay? Maybe I should turn off the lights, okay? Let's try that. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on the switch. OujaCalibur 0. Nice. Okay, and then oh, いいね。Blue, yellow, pink. Ooh, that was red, blue, yellow, pink. I don't know that color. Orange? Was it orange? Huh, okay. And then pull the lever. Should go. King Ouja 0. Okay, so let me just turn on that little lights here. So that was, I mean, since that there's no other way to activate the switch. That's the only way. Ouja charge. Okay. So, this is the OujaCalibur 0. Okay, it's a beautiful items, and well, hope you're gonna enjoy this items as much as I do. And then, well, I like before I stopped at the show today, and then I like to just mention just a little. I mean, like not a mention, but I like to just show you the one interesting picture. Okay. You guys remember that last week I was in the Kyushu Island, and I was looking at, I was there to, visit that, local, agricultural related events. Okay, so anyway, I was there to look at that some of the, museums, and by looking at this sword, I like to share. I just remember that I like to just share one beautiful real sword that I saw. I have the picture, so let me just share with you. That was beautiful. Okay, and okay, there you go. I know it's nothing to do with the toy, okay? All right. So I was there in the Fukuoka Prefecture the other day, last week, and I had the chance. I made a chance to visit the Shinpokan. Actually, that's the museum for the Munakata Shrine. That Munakata Shrine has been a long, one of the oldest shrine in Japan. Has that, I mean, incredible treasures, the national treasures in Japan, and kept it there. Okay, so this is one of the treasure, the national treasure, the sword. Okay, and this item was incredibly beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, all the writing there. I mean, I'm sorry, there's no English translations, but says to be the more than 1,000 years old. Okay, so that's incredible, and you can see kind of a resemblance with this OujaCalibur, don't you think? Is it myself here? Has both two braids on the both side. Beautiful, beautiful. Because of the World War II, and after the war ended and Japan defeated by all the allies, right? Okay, and after that, the end of the war, some of the priests worried because of the we were enemy, and so these sword can be taken by the allies, the other countries. So they hide it, that these treasures are beneath that shrine, the buildings, and they wrapped it up with the some oil coated paper and everything, and dig the holes, and then I kept it underneath, so it survived. Okay, so survived, and now it's in there in Fukuoka Prefecture, in a Shinto shrine called Munakata Taisha. And because I was there, my uncle, my family, my mother's side is from the Shinto families, okay, and Shinto priest families that go back to more than 300 or 400 years old, back in the generations. But anyway, one of my uncle was the one of the priests in the Munakata Taisha, and so he was there to take care of all the treasures and all the ceremonies and everything. He was the one of the priest. He passed away, unfortunately, a couple of years ago, but I was there looking at these national treasures, and not just only other treasures. Okay, thinking about my uncles and the generations that they all the treasures that they kept it and protected and passed it on, the Japanese histories. I felt very much. I was very impressed. So just looking at it's a toy, but it's a beautiful toy used in Japan, and just remind me of this sword, and at the same time with my uncle and all the his life being as a priest and there. So something to think about, or something to feel about that. Okay, so well, when you have a chance, yeah, please do come to Japan and make sure to visit not just only the Matsuyama, though, not just only the Tokyo, but Fukuoka, and to be exact, the Munakata City. Munakata City, that's the name. They have the Munakata Taisha. It's a beautiful shrines they have. Well, I wish I can, introduce that more and pictures, but this is the time is limited, so I won't go too far. But it's a beautiful shrine that you're going to see. You know, see this? This is one of the picture that I took. It's Munakata Shrine, and it's a beautiful area. And highly recommends to visit there and feel the kind of Japan. What is the Japan is like? Okay. All right. So anyway, thanks again for everyone for being in the chat, and well, I will talk to you next week. Okay. I don't know word link, I believe. And so tonight, I mean, after I finish the show, I'll hit the roads down to the Uwajima, and because of that, they have FM Gaia, the radio station, is organizing a New Year party. I mean, I know this is the end of the January, but they do it anyway. Okay, so New Year party, gathered with the FM Gaia's radio personality, all of them. I believe there are 20, 25 or something like that. We don't have the time to greet or to talk each other. You know, this is the only time, once a year. And so, free food. So, there's no way that I can cancel. Okay. So, I will go there and have a time. Okay, there. All right. So, I may talk about that maybe next time. Okay. Thank you very much. All right. That sword that you're showing, Mr. S, it's beautiful, wasn't it? All right. Hope you liked it. No problem. See you later. Start that extreme. Thank you very much, Mala. Thanks for another fun stream. Hope you have a good weekend and a nice time at the FM Gaia party. I will. Okay. All right. Series review. Thank you. You too. Stay safe. Same thing goes to the Andrew 711. See you next time. Okay. Take care, everyone. じゃあね。Ciao. Bye.